Hello, Mom and Dad Me World. So today is going to be a little bit sort of a different video, and this video is to the wrestling enthusiast fans, particularly all Elite Wrestling AEW fans. So we were actually at AEW's summer Blockbuster event in Portland, Oregon this past week. And this AEW event was actually a 4-hour live event. They did 2 hours of Dynamite and then 2 hours of Collision, but overall it was 4 hours live on national TV and also streaming on HBO Max. So to give you a little bit of a background, I'd actually gone to a wrestling event probably 30 plus years ago when I was a kid, and I actually saw the Ultimate Warrior take on Andre the Giant, and the match, I kid you not, was literally 30 seconds long. The Ultimate Warrior's walkout and leave was actually quicker than the actual match itself. 30-second match, and I was just a tad little bit disappointed by that because, well, it was a 30-second match. Fast forward to this, and I truly did not know what to expect here because, well, what can I expect? It's been such a long time coming to one of these events or going to one of these events, but luckily when I was there, it was actually much better than I thought because, well, it was very, very calm, not as chaotic at all as what I was expecting. So the event actually started at 5, but the ticket said 4:30. So with being 4:30, I got there around 4 o'clock at the arena, and I was actually expecting a really, really long line. Lo and behold, we got there and there was actually no line right outside the arena. I began thinking, are we at the right place? Walked up to the doors. We had some of the ushers come out and said, hey, are you here for the AEW event? I said, yes. They escorted myself and my wife in. We went through the metal detectors, checked in our tickets, and as soon as I go in, I was like, oh, everybody's already inside. And so first thing I see is the merch line. So there are a ton of people at this time at the merch line. So merch line is super busy. The lines for food are super busy. By the way, food is as expensive as they say it is because, well, like an arena, like an airport, an arena, you can't really bring food outside in. And so the food was super expensive. Lines were long right at the beginning for the food. We did get food, but we went during one of the breaks. The breaks are short, so just keep that in mind too. But anyway, fast forward, we saw Ref Aubrey Edwards doing like some little bit of PR with All Elite Heels, AEW Heels, and then we went in. As soon as we walk in, the people working the event, everybody was super duper kind, super helpful. They showed us up to where our seats were. We did not get the greatest seats. We ended up getting second level seats. These weren't floor seats. These weren't up on the closer to the front, but these were second level. So we had a little bit of a far view. They weren't the nosebleed seats right above us, but they were pretty close. So the nosebleed seats were actually up at the third level. We got the second level. But when we got there, there was a Ring of Honor match that they had started with. That was really neat to see. Justin Roberts comes out. He does the introductions of all the announcers. TV crew lets us know we are actually going to be going live on national TV here at this time. And then he does the whole count-in thing to when he goes live, gets the audience really excited. And it was really, really neat to see. You got to see the ROH, the ring. They tore that down, put in the AEW stuff, and that was really neat with all the turnbuckles and the ring aprons. And so it's like getting to see all the behind the scenes stuff, which was really, really cool. And if you are an AEW fan, that's kind of neat to see kind of that stuff in the background. And so what I did appreciate when they did start the show live is if you are watching the show on TV and you watch it on TBS or you stream it on HBO Max, it is pretty much the same thing that you see on the streaming or on TV that you actually get in real life and in person, minus the commentary. So the commentary actually does add quite a bit. But the cool thing is, depending on the audience you get, there's still a lot of cheering, a lot of clapping. The what chant had started, but I'm glad that got shut down right away. So that was really neat. And so they start off the show, and the sound was not terribly loud. My eardrums, thank you Tony Khan, because my eardrums did not hurt, they did not ache. The only thing that was super loud is when Kenny Omega was coming out. They did the introduction to Kenny. You see the flames and the fire, but then the fireworks are super duper loud because you are in an enclosed arena with fireworks going off, but they managed to keep all that controlled. Those flames, you can feel, we felt them from back here. I could feel it hitting my face, and imagine the people sitting much, much closer. That's something different, but really, really neat too. So the matches, the wrestlers, everything was really, really top quality. It was as cool to see if you're a wrestling fan. Even though we did not get to see them wrestle, it was really cool to see the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, Adam Page. That was really, really neat too. But yeah, it was really, really neat to see all of them. The matches were first class. Cool thing is, I couldn't believe that they did it. Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, Dave Meltzer, 5.25 star match. So we got to see live and in person. That was really, really cool to see. But overall, just a great event. I'd really, really recommend it to anybody thinking about going to an AEW event, because minus the commentary, and yes, the commentary does add quite a bit, but it was really cool. Not anywhere near as chaotic. Again, fans were very nice, very respectful. We were all there. I guess we're all sickos who are wanting to see where the best wrestle, and it was truly just a really, really nice event. Tony Khan did come out. When Tony Khan did come out, thank the audience, thank the crowd, super duper neat. The show had ended, the people who stayed, but they got to hear Tony Khan, and he said when they come back there again, he'd want to bring a pay-per-view back to Portland, and so looking forward to that. That is going to be really, really cool. So, but overall, was it a thing I geeked out on? Yes, especially because I am an All Elite Wrestling fan. That was really cool to see, and definitely recommend to anybody out there wanting to go to like All In. Justin Roberts did do rock, paper, scissors between two people in the audience. One of the people won a pair of tickets to go see live and in person AEW's All In Texas, which is going to be coming up. But overall, really glad we went. It was a cool experience, and definitely, if you are an All Elite Wrestling fan, definitely go check it out. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll do this. Bye for now. But next week we'll do an event. I'll tell you what it was like at a harmonica festival. No, I won't. That was just a joke. Okay, bye for now.